Hello from Zurich Airport on a very early morning in February. We have just arrived by bus and within a few minutes we were already in the airside terminal. We didn't have much time, so we headed straight to our gate where we are going to board this Iberia Airbus A321-200 to Madrid, where we will connect to Iberia Express. So we will have a little comparison today. My previous experience with Iberia were quite underwhelming, to say the least. But this time we try for the first time their European business class. Let's see if that will improve my impression of this airline. So far, the legroom won't, and the lack of welcome drink neither. After departure, we indeed did get an apero, and the breakfast was served promptly. A very Spanish breakfast, I would say, since it came with Iberian ham. It was very tasty and very greasy. By the way, the European business class has a standard 3-3 cabin layout, like in economy, but the middle seat is kept empty. The leather seats are quite comfortable, and I like the Iberia logo printed into the leather of the headrest. There is also an indication of in-flight Wi-Fi and an in-seat power socket, which I found right here. After breakfast I ordered some tea. It came with a pack of cookies, which is a nice touch. All in all, the Iberia business class experience is quite okay. Our connecting flight will be with Iberia Express, also in business class, so let's compare it.
Today, please consult the information screen in the terminal. You will receive information on your device if you have
Welcome to Madrid, where we have about 2 hours before our Iberia Express flight. Our airfare includes access to the quite impressive Iberia Premium Lounge, which we of course don't want to miss. I love it, but check for yourself. time to head to the gate for our flight with Iberia Express to Tenerife Norte. On board this Airbus A321-200, the same type as before. It's time to compare the business classes, Iberia versus Iberia Express.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice night.
Thank you.
Bye.
The cabin is again arranged in the usual 3-3 layout, and the seats have a much cheaper feel than the previous ones, and no movable headrest. Even the black headrest protection looks cheaper. However, the legroom is much better, which surprised me, but again, no welcome drink. Something I always like. We have left Madrid and an apéro was served again, which is a nice touch. This time I tried to connect to Wi-Fi, but I didn't manage to connect. I'm not saying it didn't work, it's quite possible that I was just too impatient, since I didn't really fancy to go online anyway. The seat recline is quite limited, which is okay in my opinion, because it also means that the person in front of me can't recline too much into my space. Lunch by Do & Co was served and it was quite delicious, and also a bit easier to eat than the ham of the previous flight. Do & Co I think know pretty well how to do in-flight meals, and I always hope for them being my caterer. Another tea after the meal, but this time without cookie. We are approaching Tenerife, so it's a good time to summarize my business class comparison. Overall, both Iberia and Iberia Express provided a solid European-style business class experience, and I wasn't disappointed by any one of these. Overall, I would choose Iberia Express business class over the other one, as I had more legroom and the food was a bit nicer. Crew was attentive and friendly on both flights, and the lounge in Madrid was a highlight by itself. Would I fly Iberia or Iberia Express business class again within Europe? I would say yes. Greetings from the beautiful Canary island of Tenerife, the beginning of a 2 weeks holiday with my partner. I have already posted a hotel review from here, and I'm going to post another one from the Canary Islands pretty soon. So please consider subscribing to my channel, that would be wonderful. Have a nice day, bye for now.